This, ladies and gentlemen, is the OnePlus Open. I've had the pleasure to use this thing now, going on 2 weeks, and I want to talk about why it is possibly my favorite smartphone ever. I mean, let's just talk about the design, right? This thing is absolutely, positively gorgeous. I mean, the flat edges feel so good in the hands. That hinge is like not even there. All right. The big screen in the front, which, you know, Samsung has made their foldable more flat over time, but it's still not on that level of, it doesn't have the wide screen. It's like the Pixel's too fat. The Z Fold's too heavy, and this one is just right. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. And I can tell you right now, like this camera system, which I already loved part of it that's on the OnePlus 12, but I absolutely love the video quality, the photos, the pictures I'm able to take with this phone blow me away. Which gets us into this big, massive display with, I think, maybe the best bezels on a folding smartphone. I mean, let's talk about it. I love that I can go here when I'm watching Bloomberg or whatever and I'm trying to make my midday trades. I can go in here. If I want to do my gambling stuff, I could jump into Caesars and I can split this thing into 3 windows. Like I could have my trading app open, which is Robinhood, and I could have Caesars open, and I could literally be doing both money games right here while I'm watching stuff in real time on the. It's just, I just absolutely love it, man. It's such a great productivity device. But I got to be honest, it's not all roses, though. One of the things that I do miss, and it's one of the reasons why the S24 Ultra stays in my repertoire, in my group of daily driving phones, is DeX. It's just unbeatable for me to be able to take my phone and throw LumaFusion up on the TV and edit with the S Pen right on the screen, you know, to do it right there on a big TV. If OnePlus ever instituted some kind of wireless desktop mode, they would, and I know people are going to say DeX is such a niche thing, but a lot of stuff is, man. And if OnePlus, even if it was cabled, even if I had to plug a cable into a TV and run desktop mode, I'd do it. Now, I know somebody said that, you know, OnePlus already has it. It is not the same. It's not. I know that's nitpicking, and that's for you OnePlus fans, you should be happy. That's really the only thing that I have to complain about with this phone right here. That's it. Also, this phone has held up well. You got to think about it. This phone came out, what, 6 months ago? People were posting reviews and had early units almost 7 months ago on this phone. The second edition, or the OnePlus Fold 2, is not going to drop until after January. So we still have the rest of the year here, another, 6 months before the next one's going to come out. So it'll be well over a year before the next one comes out. And I think this one has held up just fine. The Snapdragon Gen 2 in this thing has been flawless. I know that the OnePlus 12 has the Gen 3, but I don't notice any lag or any issues between this and the OnePlus 12. Now, I'm going to answer the question because I know you guys are going to ask, what about the battery life, TK? The battery life cannot be as good as the OnePlus 12. And, well, let me get a sip of this Starbucks. You'd be right. It isn't as good as the OnePlus 12. But the OnePlus 12 also has a much bigger battery than what you're going to get with this. But that said, I don't have an issue with this phone dying. I still get through a full day just like I did with the OnePlus 12. And I don't even plug it in at night. You know when I plug this phone in? I plug this phone in when I wake up in the morning and I'm trimming up my beard, taking a shower, doing all that stuff early in the morning. And by the time I get out of the shower, this thing's at 100%. I'll give you an example. Like right now, it's sitting at, 95%? I'm almost halfway through my day, and this thing hasn't used hardly any power. That's how... Now, I've seen all of the things that people said with Android 13 on here, but evidently Android 14 and the updates, just like the OnePlus 12, have made this thing an absolute powerhouse. I mean, you really can't complain with this thing. And especially now, if you're buying one of these in the secondary market, used in good condition, you can find these for $700, $800, $900 all day, and it is way better, in my opinion, than what you're going to get with the Pixel Fold. It is way better, in my opinion, than what you get with the Z Fold 5, outside of the caveat that I talked about with DeX. The battery life on this thing is the best, most premium, best battery life you can get on a folding smartphone that you can easily get in America now, because I already know somebody will make the comment, well, you can get the, Nubia this or the Vivo X this, or I'm not buying those. Unless you're buying them off of Amazon, nobody's buying that phone. For me, it's something that I can just go right on Amazon, click, have it delivered to my house the next day. I don't want to wait 4 weeks for the phone to come from China. That's not my lane. I don't like that. If I bought, it's, you know how the J.G. Wentworth thing is, it's your money. I want it now. It's my phone. I just paid for it. I want it now. I don't want to wait 4 weeks to get my phone. We'll talk accessories for a minute. There are several that I use with this phone. This is the official OnePlus case. Soft touch leather, probably my favorite. This one here is not bad with the little leather flip in the front to protect the front cover screen. And it does give you that protection for the hinge. So is what it is. I actually like this one too. Plus it has the little stand on it. So if you wanted to stand it up with this folded open, you can. And I think it's actually pretty dope. This case right here is probably my least favorite just because of the edges, and I could give you a quick example. Now these are all cases you can get with it when you purchase online, but I'll tell you one of the reasons why I don't like this case is look what it does to the camera. It just puts a little bit of a edge, which yes, it does protect the camera, but in my opinion, it also could cause issues, artifacts, shadow over the lens. It's just not, I just haven't enjoyed it. So you guys wanted my, couple of week review on the OnePlus Open. And is it replacing my OnePlus 12 as my daily driver? And survey says, no, it's not. The OnePlus 12 has gone back to being my daily driver. This is my secondary phone, which means for the first time, the S24 Ultra is literally sitting at the office or at the house most of the time. I'm literally been an all OnePlus guy, which is kind of ridiculous. We'll see how that changes. You guys know I got the Nubia 9, what was it? The Nubia 9 Pro. So we'll see how that goes. If I end up, I love gaming phones. You guys know I'm a ROG phone idiot. And for me, this thing is dope. After a couple weeks, I can tell you it's one of the best experiences I've had with a folding phone, period. I mean, absolutely stellar. And this camera, we're going to do a full review on this, so stay tuned. And I'll give you guys some 8K footage and some other stuff from the pool. Maybe not scumbag style, but possibly close. So stay tuned for that. So yes, this is my, I'm doing my other job. If you follow my other channel, Degenerate Winners, I do gambling and stuff, and we do high limit blackjack and roulette and slots and dumb stuff. So I'm going to be doing stuff over there. That's why I'm here. I get this big ass suite for free. We're going to get into some more videos coming up this week between the Nubia, the OnePlus 12, the S24 Ultra, iPhone 15 Pro Max, and a few other phones. So stay tuned for that as well. But anyways, that's my thoughts and impressions after a couple weeks. Battery life has been great. I love the way this thing feels in the hand. I've said that multiple times. Pause. Camera on this thing has been ridiculous. I haven't had one issue with this phone in the entire time that I've had it. And outside of the OnePlus 12, that might be the only other phone that I can tell you that has been a flawless experience from start to where I'm at now. Like, not having any issues, freezing, rebooting. That happens with every phone I review or get. Something glitches at some point. OnePlus is definitely doing something right with this. And I hope they stay with the method and the next edition of this phone is even better. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.